How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and this is Webhead Movie News, where I bring you guys all of the latest movie news in today's world. Today, I'm going to be talking about Zack Snyder leaving the Justice League, unfortunately, due to a family incident, and Joss Whedon now taking the helm of the Justice League, and what this could mean for the DCEU, and what this could mean for just the Justice League movie. All that coming up in today's episode of Webhead Movie News, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Before we get into this video, guys, I remind everybody that's new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe to Webhead. I have plenty more movie news segments coming out on my channel, talking about the newest Justice League movie or any DCU movie coming out in the coming years. So make sure you guys subscribe to Webhead. Also, I want to hear your thoughts on this news. Why Zack Snyder's leaving the Justice League. Do you guys think this will hurt the film? Do you think this will do well for the film? And do you think Zack Snyder made the right decision? Make sure you guys let me know down in the comments. Alrighty, Webheads. So 2 days ago, we got some very unfortunate news that Zack Snyder was going to be leaving the Justice League. Now, I've seen a lot of different things, and if you guys don't know the news, basically Zack Snyder's daughter committed suicide. I think it was back in March. I think that's when it was. And so from March until now, he's not been working on the Justice League. And so a lot of people have been very positive about this, and I've definitely seen that a lot of people, like online, all my Facebook groups, on Twitter, Instagram, a lot of people have been very, very positive about this. And everybody's been, you know, like really like supporting Zack Snyder, and that's what they should be doing, because you know, even if you didn't like Batman vs. Superman or anything like that, this is a human being. I mean, this guy's a dad. His daughter committed suicide, something that no father, no mother should have to go through. And, of course, his wife is the producer of the film and has produced many of Zack Snyder's films. And, you know, I think this is really just upsetting news. It's really just a tragedy that this has happened to Mr. Snyder, and I wasn't a fan of Batman vs. Superman. I loved his Man of Steel, loved 300, I love Watchmen, but even if I was, you know, even though I was like a little hesitant on him directing Justice League, I'm not jumping up and down that he's not directing him. Oh my God, one thing to get out of the way is like, he still did make this movie. This is his movie. The only thing that he's not really going to be a part of is the reshoots. That is what Joss Whedon is coming on to take helm of. He's going to be doing the reshoots. This is still going to be Zack Snyder's film. This is, without a doubt, Zack Snyder's film. And I still did want to see Zack Snyder's film. I'm not jumping up and down because he's not directing it. And I did see a couple people that did that online. And personally, that really pissed me off that they did that. That's not funny. That's just cruel. That really is just a cruel thing to do. And to be honest with you, if you're one of those people that just type it on a keyboard and just, you know, they're trying to make fun of this whole news, it's not funny. That's not funny. That's someone's life. That's someone's child. That's not funny at all. And like, for people to go and joke about that, I think that's really wrong. But for the majority of the comments that I've been seeing on this news have been positive, and they've been very nice. And I think in the film community, in just the superhero community, people need to really step back and kind of put people before all of DC, Marvel, and just films in general. And they really need to realize this guy is directing this film, and I can't imagine the task of bringing the first Justice League movie to the big screen, along with something like this happening to him. I can't imagine that happening to somebody, and I think that's just a horrible thing to happen. I feel very bad for Zack Snyder. Now, as we get off that topic of just Zack Snyder and the tragedy that happened to him, I wanted to talk about Joss Whedon coming on to direct the reshoots. I'm pretty sure it's just the reshoots he's going to be doing for the Justice League, and he's going to be finishing that film up. He'll probably have some credits, you know, in the credits and all that when they come out. He'll definitely have credits in that, but he's not going to be. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be known as the director of the movie. That is going to be Zack Snyder, and I can't see WB taking that away from him. I mean, like, he did direct like think about it, like, he directed most of this movie. It's still Zack Snyder's film. It really is. And I think we're definitely going to see that. It's definitely going to be his tone. It's going to be Zack Snyder all over it. And I hope we get a really, really good film. And from what I've been seeing from Wonder Woman and Justice League so far, Wonder Woman Everyone's saying that's awesome. Can't wait to see it next week. What we've seen, the trailers from Justice League and all the footage, the photos, it just looks awesome. I can't wait to see it, and I think DC's really turning it around. I think Zack Snyder's a big part of that. But now Joss Whedon is coming on to take the helm of this. This is the guy that directed the first Avengers, one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. Like, my favorite comic book movie of all time is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I absolutely adore that movie, but second is the Avengers. I love the Avengers. The first Avengers is probably one of the best movie experiences I've ever had in my life. I thought that was such a great film. And knowing that he's coming on to take to do the reshoots, it has me very confident in this, and I think this is a great thing to happen to the Justice League. It goes from one great director to another, and we're still in great hands on this, and I think this is going to turn out for the best. And I think we're going to get a great collaboration between these two directors in some way. I mean, obviously, Joss Whedon's only kind of directing some reshoots, and there's been some news coming out that they're reshooting the entire Justice League movie. That's not true. Don't believe that. They're not reshooting the entire movie. That's garbage. That's just trying to get, you know, DC and just like other fans just trying to get them upset about this movie. No, there's nothing wrong with this movie so far. There's nothing bad I've heard about it. And when Joss Whedon come on, that just makes me even more positive that this movie is going to be pretty good. I mean, Joss Whedon has signed on to do Batgirl, so he is already in the DC EU, and he's probably in talks to help out with a bunch of other movies as well. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Joss Whedon, he was, I'm pretty sure he was already collaborating with Zack Snyder on this movie, so it doesn't surprise me that he's going to be taking over the reshoots, and I think this is really good for the movie. Alrighty, Webheads, that'll do it for this episode of Webhead Movie News. Now, reminder, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of this news? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Just let me know down in the comments. Do you think Joss Whedon is up for the task dealing with the reshoots, even though he directed the first two Avengers movies? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear your opinion on this, guys. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button if you guys like this video. Also, share this video to anybody that would enjoy it. So thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys subscribe right over here to Webhead. I have plenty more videos coming out on my channel. I also have my social media tags in the bottom right hand corner, along with my social media links in the description below, and 2 videos below me that I think you guys would really, really enjoy. Thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Bye-bye.